Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. We're back, part 104 of our Skylanders Giants Blind playthrough. Just introduced the Magic Trio, Wrecking Ball, Spyro, and then Genie, respectively. What we're going to do now is kind of hit up the latest rounds of store exclusives. We're going to go ahead and start with Legendary LightCore Chill. We'll back out. Hopefully her LightCore effect doesn't drop frames, or prone to doing that. But stick her on.
Stay cool.
LightCore.
Yeah. Okay, so what does glow here? Yeah, it looks like all that's gonna glow on her is the lance, kind of like in the game. However, at least here it's not just glowing at her feet, it's actually glowing like at the midpoint. Does look, to her credit again, I'm not as peculiar as some people on the color schemes. Looks pretty good in the game. I mean, bear in mind this is a horrible, like, in-person light-up effect, but in the game it's not too bad. That said, we'll go ahead. Let's see. Can't really tell if those are lit when they're being thrown. You can't really tell. I know with like LightCore Shroom Boom it was cool because the mushrooms looked radioactive. You know, it may light up a little bit. I guess there is a, like with the ice wall, when we throw through it, it kind of lights up. So I guess that lance she throws is lit up. You know, so we'll try to take the positives out of it. Let's go ahead and take a look at her stats. Alright, so max health is 260, speed 43, armor 36, critical hit 20, elemental power 53. Just for the record, regular old Chill, her health was 260, speed 43. So where Legendary Chill differentiates, armor, she is plus 12, which is pretty decent. And then critical hit, she's going to be plus 10. So same beginning health, same speed, but plus 12 on the armor and plus 10 on the critical hit. So you know, I'll definitely take that. That said, I mean, her light up effect in person on the portal is really bad, but in the game it's, you know, I don't have a problem with it. It's, you know, maybe not quite as cool as like Prism Break or the way Shroom Boom shoots the mushrooms, but I mean, they at least didn't do as bad as the actual figure itself. That said, we forgot to take a look at her upgrades. It's going to be the same as Chill. In fact, I mean, they show Chill in the deal, but base power, I don't know why it's kind of a little lance, I guess because that's her path or something, but Ice Javelin, press A to throw a spinning Ice Javelin. Ice Wall, press B to summon a wall of ice blocks, can use for protection or to knock back enemies. Then we've got the Great Wall, hold B to extend the length of an ice wall, that's your first purchased upgrade. Then we've got Glacial Bash, press Z to bash enemies and ice wall blocks with your shield. Next up is Imperial Armor. New armor provides increased protection. Again, really cool that that's actually included in her base upgrades. And finally, Cold Front. Hold Z to keep the shield raised and blocks attacks from the front. Then you get to a point where you pick a path. We've got the Burr Blade. New Ice Javelin does increased damage. Shatter Spear. Javelins now split into separate ice spears when passing through an ice wall. And then Triple Javelins throw 3 ice javelins at once, kind of like akin to Spyro, Flameslinger, etc. If you take her down the wall path, you've got Icebreaker. Ice wall blocks explode when struck by an ice javelin or enemy. Better Bash. Glacial Bash hits multiple enemies and ice wall blocks in a larger area. And then On the Rocks, exploding ice blocks freeze enemies into ice cubes of their own. Lastly, her Soul Gem, Call of the Narwhal, hold A to charge and release to summon a Narwhal friend. Soul Gem can be found in Lost City of Arcus. If I remember right, I think, unlike her regular pose, this one's actually gold when you summon it. So, again, kind of cool they incorporated a little bit more into it. seeing all of this, I mean, I'm really excited to upgrade her. I actually like her. As you know, I've played everything we've done thus far with box stock Skylanders. I really like Chill. She doesn't seem to be, you know, too popular, but I'm a big fan, and I have done 0 of her upgrades. So seeing this, I mean, I haven't obviously looked at this in a long time. She was triple pack way back when, but I'm excited. I could see both of these paths being really good, so probably what I'll do, I'll pick one with regular Chill. If I get LightCore Chill, which that's a regular version of LightCore Chill, not the legendary version, I will take her down the other path, and then for legendary Chill, I'll take her down whichever path I prefer of the two. So take that for what you will. Quests, we've got the same basic 6, you know, Monster Masher, kill 1,000 enemies, win 10 PvP, don't take damage, eat 50 pieces of food, don't take damage, cause damage, and then water specific, defeat an evil fire minion, and knock 25 enemies off the edge of the world. I found a really sweet spot to do that. When I upload Pirate Siege, you'll kind of see what I did there. And then Chill specific quest is Ice Sword, defeat 6 enemies with 1 ice normal attack. So we'll go ahead and back out of here. Again, here's her base attack, secondary. They do kind of glow a little bit, and then I mean, at least when it passes through, you can tell she's got something going on special. So come over here. Skip that. Hers is like the Great Pancake Slalom or something. Where is that? Somewhere over here. There it is. Yeah, the Great Pancake Slalom. Race against time through an icy slalom. This one's pretty easy. Plus 4 speed. We'll go ahead and knock it out yet again.
During the trek, he avoided dangerous crevices and survived by eating only pancakes. Thus, you must avoid balloons that represent crevices
who also writes
and
all the
pancakes
Skylander
that represent
novels for those interested.
pancakes to properly recreate his expedition. Oh, and giants get more time for eating pancakes.
3, 2, 1. 10 seconds remaining.
Now, since there's really not a lot to talk about here, there are actually videos on YouTube of people doing like these challenges where you like have to run some insane distance. Sometimes it's not too bad, but it's usually donuts, and like you run half a mile or whatever, and then you have to eat however many donuts, and then you get to the end and you have to eat another donut. Basically, I think the goal is to make you throw up. You know, in all honesty, but if you're bored, you can check that out and blow some time enjoying other people's stupidity. That is our extra time there. Go ahead. Seems like this is putting out a lot of XP for some reason. I'm so used to doing these with the Giants now. I was kind of wanting to pick up that boulder and take that route. Really, that's not much of a shortcut when you think about it, but it is what it is, I guess.
Time pancakes. Extra time.
I made a mistake trying to go back for those pancakes. They apparently don't want to be eaten. Trick here, you can break those and get through faster, but it's gonna shoot out chompies and you gotta deal with them. So. Every time we get here, I hate it because it totally inverts the angle that you're working from. That one wasn't as bad as usual, but I mean, in general, I mean, that's just like a nightmare. I'm actually gonna take this slow. We should make it for sure. I'm just gonna like focus on killing everything and getting the XP. We can actually, I think, kill that guy from here, which will come in really handy. And yeah, there's a stupid chompy still there. So hopefully that XP is still over there, and we'll make make out pretty dang
Victory,
good.
heroic challenge. Excellent job.
She's almost to level 2, so you probably go back and get her really close to it. There you go. That is Legendary LightCore Chill trekking through
Now
the
enjoy
Great
this
Pancake
reward.
Slalom. As of right now, there's some people speculating that LightCore Chill will be out tomorrow, Sunday, March 10th. I don't know if that's the case. I'm not going to Toys R Us to find out. They completely botched that 11 times out of 10, at least here where I'm at. So, if that's the case, I mean, I'll wind up with her eventually. The main thing I was interested in was the Legendary. I actually like the Legendaries. They have better stats. LightCore Chill, Pop Fizz, they should be coming out pretty soon. Hex will eventually get LightCore Hex. I'm thinking that one might look decent, but you know, I'm not gonna rush out and try to get LightCore Chill. You know. So, anyway, don't want to play another one. I'll head back to the ship here. Skip that, and there you go. Like I said, I mean, in person, the light up effect is absolutely horrible. I mean, it's almost like they forgot that she was going to be LightCore or something, and just what's the easiest, cheapest thing we can do. That said, in the game, she at least... The javelins don't look that much different than they did. I mean, obviously, right now in her hand it does. But, like, when you throw it, I mean, that's... looks to me like regular Chill. But, you know, wonder if that says Legendary LightCore or not. Probably not. Okay, that's not going to. I just, since we were there, I kind of thought, well, what the heck. That said, you know, like I said, whenever you do the ice wall, it looks pretty good. When you throw the javelin through it, you can tell it lights up. So she's much better in the game as a LightCore than she is in person. It's kind of sad, but I mean, at least it's not like a disappointment again. So we'll take what we can get, you know. That said, here's a giant wad of cash force. Come down. Just like Ninjini being far behind the other giants, the other legendaries, I've got a ton of cash for them. I bought the upgrades for most of them, at least up to the point of picking a path since we know them. Only exception there will be Bouncer. I actually did jetvac up to the pick a path point, but I'll come clear out the ship here, and then when we come back for part 105, I will introduce Molten Hot Dog. Save Jade Flashwing for last. But, again, thanks for watching. Questions, comments you can ask here on YouTube. However, for a quicker response, I suggest you use the blog link top of the video description. I check the blog, get back to comments every night, short of like something ridiculous happening. You know, you can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. As always, thanks for watching, and as Chill would say, stay cool.